Excuse me, let's get this. Hello. It's 5 o'clock. The Gun Barrel City Economic Development will meet in the regular board meeting in Gun Barrel City, Texas Council Chambers, located at 1716 West Main Street, Gun Barrel City, Texas 75156 on Tuesday, January 14th, 2020 at 5 p.m. Call to order. Roll call.
Lawrence here.
Johannes here.
Damiano here.
Butler here.
Kyle here. Foster here.
Merritt here.
You want to do the invocation? Okay, and let's stand for the invocation, please.
Lord, we gather here today as a board to do the business of Gun Barrel City, Texas, a small town that has needs, has desires, and is looking for progress. Please guide us in our discussions, our decisions, and the outcomes of everything that we do. Please watch over those who protect us, our firefighters, our police, and those who serve in the military. Amen.
Amen. And the pledge allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And we do have a quorum tonight. We're going to ask for citizen presentations. We need to limit it to 3 minutes, please. Who is our first one?
Thank you, Madam President, EDC Board. It's always a pleasure to come speak with y'all. I have to use a microphone because I've been auctioning all day today, so I'm a little hoarse. On January 6th, as you are well known, on January 6th, Mr. Lee Peterson, the Executive Director of the EDC Board, came into my office with Mr. Warwick was there, as a matter of fact, and Mr. Peterson and us discussed a personal issue that he had. He felt like it was his best interest to resign from the EDC, and he offered to give us as much notice as we wanted. It's been a policy my entire career that salespeople don't give notices, so we didn't take any notice from him, and thanked him for all that he has done from the city, and he filled out a resignation form effective immediately on January 6th. So I just wanted to let you all know that a couple of things. The hunt for another executive director is already on the way. We have 4 or 5 qualified candidates that are on our list right now, and we talked about it last night at our workshop, and we'll be calling those in to come in and talk with us. I think this process will go fairly quickly in replacement of executive director, and we'll look for the most qualified person that we can get for that position. Yes, there's 5. I just remember who the 5th one was. Anyway, so that should happen, and hopefully, the interview process should start happening. I'm kind of hoping that it starts happening end of next week, possibly, or if not the week after. But we'll be moving pretty quick on that. Until such time, the general consensus of the City Council last night was that the operations responsibility of the EDC will remain with the paid employees. So until that time comes that we replace the executive director, Mr. Baker is still a viable employee, and he'll be taking care of the day-to-day operations of the EDC. So thank you very much.
And on to the first item on the docket. We have discuss or take action to approve and recommend that the City Council approve the EDC meeting minutes of December 10th, 2019.
So moved.
Second.
All right. Any discussion? Vote to approve. Starting from my right.
Lawrence, yes.
Johannes, yes.
Damiano, yes.
Butler, yes.
Kyle, yes.
Merritt, yes.
All right, item number 2, discuss or take action to approve and recommend that the City Council approve the November 2019 EDC month-end financial report.
And I'll second it.
Any discussion? Vote for my right.
Lawrence, yes.
Johannes, yes.
Damiano, yes.
Butler, yes.
Kyle, yes.
Merritt, yes.
All right, it is 6 minutes after 5, and we will be going into executive closed session of the Board of Directors. The Gun Barrel City EDC will now hold a closed executive session meeting pursuant to the provisions of Chapter 551 of the Texas Government Code in accordance with the authority contained in Texas Government Code 551.087, deliberations regarding economic development. Okay, I'll go ahead and get started then. All right. Let's see. Reconvene into open session. The Gun Barrel City EDC will now reconvene into regular session pursuant to the provisions of Chapter 551 of the Texas Government Code to take action necessary regarding the items discussed in executive session. Do I have a motion?
Move.
Second.
Any discussion? Discuss or take action to approve making connection a project. Vote from the right.
Lawrence, yes.
Johannes, yes.
Yeah, Damiano, yes.
Butler, yes.
Kyle, yes.
Foster, yes.
Merritt, yes.
All right. Discuss or take action to approve and recommend that the City Council approve the budget amendment to the 2020 fiscal year EDC budget. Motion
So moved.
and a second.
Second.
Okay. Is there any discussion that we need to be talking about for the 2020 fiscal year? All right. Let's take a vote from the right, please.
Lawrence, yes.
Johannes, yes.
Damiano, yes.
Butler, yes.
Kyle, yes.
Foster, yes.
Merritt, yes.
Item 5, discuss and/or take action to approve whether to roll over funds left over from the Fall Business Expo and accept thank you letter for 2019 Fall Business Expo. Discussion or motion?
So move.
I think we have to be specific on this one. I'm going to move
need-
that we roll over the funds.
I need a second. I need a
Second.
second. Okay,
You got a second.
go ahead.
We need to decide whether we're going to take the funds back into our general budget or roll them over for next year. And I think the amendment should be amended to say that we're going.
I'd like to offer a friendly amendment that we request these funds back into our budget.
That makes the most sense to me.
Yep. I'll second that.
Any other discussion? Vote from the right, please.
Lawrence, yes.
Johannes, yes.
Damiano, yes.
Butler, yes.
Kyle, yes.
Foster, yes.
Merritt, yes.
Item 6, discuss auditor's recommendation in regards to our list of check signers. Motion?
So moved.
Second?
I'll second it.
All right. Walter, do you have anything to say?
Just a quick note to give people a heads up. I've been working with the auditor lately, getting that stuff together, and she has reminded me that she has recommended in the past that we not have our bookkeeper as one of our check signers. This is just a quick reminder of that. In the near future, probably have that on the agenda to remove her. Just want to give a heads up in advance again.
All right.
Well, okay.
Any other discussion on
Yeah,
that?
what are we doing?
It's my understanding that that the auditor does not want to be on the signing.
No, the auditor does
That-
not want
I
the
mean, I'm sorry,
bookkeeper
the
to
big
be on
bookkeeper.
the check signing.
Right,
And that's been a perennial issue. It's come up every audit.
right.
Okay, so are we removing the bookkeeper?
Yes.
Is that what the motion is?
Yes. But we're not doing it. We're just discussing it.
We're just
It's not gonna be
discussing,
a-
okay.
It's not a motion right
Okay.
now. Any other discussion on that topic? All right. Item number 7, discuss changes resulting from shift to, Grankius software. Walter, do you have any discussion on this?
So I just want to go ahead and bring up 2 points as I've been going over the instructional videos and looking over Granicus. There are 2 shifts that y'all will likely notice. One, the formatting of the agenda will look slightly different. Instead of a full numbering system as you see on our current agenda, such as this, it'll be more sectioned out. For example, it'd be a new business is 2, and then each one under it would be 2A or 2.1, 2.2, that sort of thing. That can be tweaked somewhat, but it'll look closer to that. Second change, if I am understanding what I've been told correctly thus far, I will be able to put things on that website, for example, the packet materials, and then give access to folks such as the board members here. And so I wouldn't need to send out an explicit email. If you were having trouble or you requested it, I could still do that. But you would be able to get onto the website and access the packet materials that way.
Okay.
When do we start using this?
Say that again?
When have we started using this?
I've been doing tutorials with it. It will become the default methodology for how I put the meeting stuff together for probably the February regular meeting.
Okay. Thank you.
All righty. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
You do.
Second.
All right. This meeting is adjourned. It is 5:40 p.m.